Hey guys, and welcome to my next set of videos on diastatic brown malt. If you haven't seen my other videos on this subject, you might want to check those out first because I explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm going to be sort of doing the same thing this year, only I want to go a lot darker. Now last year the beer that I made was really good, but it was very light, and I was just sort of guessing at the times and the temperatures there. What I want to do this year is sort of conduct an experiment. So I'm going to take this 5-pound batch of green malt, and I'm basically going to divide it up into half-pound batches, and I'm going to cook each batch for a different length of time, and then I'm going to mash each of those batches and see what kind of numbers I can get. So same procedure as last time. I've got the wood gasifiers. I'm going to start with the pecan pellets because those work really well, and you know, I got a pretty good temperature. But then when I'm going to raise the temperature, I'm going to switch over to oak this time because from my understanding oak burns a little hotter, and I want to get the temperature a little bit higher. And I'm going to use the 2 gasifiers when I'm at the curing stage. So this batch of malt is still pretty wet. I'll probably just be able to dry it tonight and then do the curing tomorrow. Hopefully I got time and it's not raining. It's a really nice day out today, but had to work, so I'm doing it now in the evening. I'm estimating the drying to take about 3 to 4 hours. This malt has been germinating for 7 days, but that includes about 1.5 days to 2 days of air drying. Okay, so I just took it out of the smoker. It weighs 4 pounds and 14 ounces. So the drying stage is now done, and it's dry enough to be cured. Don't have enough time to do it tonight, so I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so now I've got the 2 gasifiers going. They both have the oak chips in them. And it's almost 200. It's just warming up now. I've got all 5 pounds in there. Well, it's like 4.5 now, but I'll be taking out half-pound batches every maybe every half hour. And it's about 250 right in the middle. I do have a much hotter spot over here. You can hear some snapping happening. A little worried about this wood here. I think it's actually smoking. I don't know if it's that wood or if it's coming from the firebox. So things aren't really turning out as I thought they would. Here's the 3 hours, 250, and 3.5 hours, and then here's the 4 hours, and 4.5, 5 hours, and 5.5. As you can see, not a lot of color difference, which is surprising. I'm thinking I just haven't gone hot enough. Anyway, we'll see once I crush it and try to mash it, and we'll see what kind of results I get. I did have a 2-hour and a 2.5-hour sample, but those went back into the kiln because I want to go a little bit further I at least wanted to make the 6-hour mark. I should have started at 3 hours anyway. So I put them back in the smoker, and they're going to be in there for another 3.5 hours. And now here's the 6-hour. You can really see the color change there. And then 6.5 hour. You can compare that to the 3-hour. There's quite a difference, which is great. We'll see how well it converts. It got a lot hotter, the 6-hour one. Actually, it got a lot hotter at about 5.5 hour mark. Got up to about 300 degrees most of the time. So between 250 and 300 degrees. All the other ones, after 3 hours, kind of stuck around 250. So we'll see what happens when I mash them.